Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Chess Hangouts. So today I have three problems for you and let's see how many you get them right. So the first problem, we have white to play and win. Now this is a pretty simple problem I would say, but still it is a bit tricky to find and it's a very cute and subtle move, especially the first move. So you can pause the video and try to figure out the move. So the answer over here is Rook a6, such a subtle, beautiful move because now black is forced to play a move, and if black captures the rook, then we have b7, which is checkmate. And instead of not capturing the rook, if black plays anything else, such as bishop e5 for instance, and then we have rook into a7, which is checkmate. So that's problem number one. I hope you solved that. Now let's get on to problem number two. So here we have problem number two, and it is black to play and win. And I would say it's a mate in 4 as well. So you can pause the video and try to figure out the move. It all depends on the first move as well, because once you figure out the first move, then everything else should be straightforward. So the move over here is bishop h2 sacrifice, because now the king is obviously forced to capture the bishop, and after that we have queen f4 check, and now the white king has only one square to go, which is king g1, and obviously we have queen g3 check. White will have to play queen g2, and that is mate. So now that is problem number two. Now let's get on to problem number three. So now we have problem number three, and now before we get on to the solution, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do like and subscribe to my channel. It would really mean a lot. So now we have the final problem. Now this is a bit tricky as well, so you can take your time, pause the video and try to come up with a move. And as I mentioned before, it all depends on the first move as well. So if you can figure out the first move, and then from there you can build on and try to solve this problem. So now over here, the first brilliant move to solve this problem, which is actually a mate in 7, is queen into h7 sacrifice. Now it's a very bold sacrifice as well, because this is something that will need a lot of calculation to be done, especially for instance I would say you need to calculate 7 moves ahead in order to see the sacrifice. So it is pretty hard to find, I would say. So after king into h7, the next brilliant move for white is knight into f6, which is actually a double check. So once again the king is forced to move. So over here, if king goes over to h8 for instance, then we have an instant checkmate because of knight g6. So obviously that's not possible. So the only square the black king can go is king h6. So now over here, what can white play? So the move over here for white is knight e g4 check, and now the king has to move over to g5, and then we have h4 check, and now the king again moves up the board over to f4 and is in white's territory, I would say. And once again we have now g3 check, and we have king f3, and over here it's a very subtle waiting move, I would say, because you can see the black's king is almost in white's territory, and white can always threaten checkmates with any of his pieces. So the move over here is a simple castle, and now over here there is nothing much what black can do, because black cannot defend this king, which is so away from its own pieces. So obviously after probably a move like b5, we have knight h2 checkmate. So hope you all enjoyed all these 3 problems. Let me know in the comments how many you got them right by commenting 1, 2 or 3, or if you got them all right, hats off for you. You are definitely a very strong chess player. So hope you all enjoyed. Thank you. Cheers.